Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, we here. Hey, look, you know how we normally like talk about something before we get started? I can't even do that today. And here's why I can't even do that. Because I'm at Willie house chilling Saturday night. We both forgot that NST had an event on. Turn on the NST event, and then we was like, all right, we're gonna, swap back and forth between the games. So we watching, Penn State, you know what I mean, Oregon, we watching Alabama, Georgia, we watching the joint. And then
That
I get up
alert.
and we yeah, we
I was wondering
no,
where you're going. That's I think that's where you go with it.
yeah, no lie, no lie, no lie. We sitting there, we both sitting there, I ain't gonna say what condition we was in, but we was both just sitting there chilling. And all of a sudden, Willie gets an alert, and I get the alert at the same time that Ricky Saints is the NXT champ. I said, hold up. I said, hold up. So we both like Willie changed the channel
I
so
got hold on.
quick.
We got to watch this whole match
But
right now.
we
I need to
gotta watch the
understand
match to
how this
see.
happened.
And I looked at Willie. I looked at Willie and I said, and Willie can tell me he can tell y'all from lying. I said, yo, there's no way that Oba lost clean. Like we already know.
Yeah,
Like
I could never. I refuse to believe that.
I
I
said, no, I said
refuse to believe that.
I said I just want to see
Ain't
what
no
like
way.
what shenanigans took place because I mean we both know like Oba didn't lose clean. Like so we go back and we watch the match, right? And I'm just sitting there and I'm chilling. And it was like, you know how I told y'all when I watched Thunderbolts. First time I watched Thunderbolts. If you haven't seen Thunderbolts, spoiler alert. Taskmaster gets smoked in like the first 10 minutes of the movie, right? But I thought the whole time that and I guess I was wrong, but I thought she had regeneration ability, right? So
She
whole
just got
time,
hands. That's it. She just got hands.
so
Different.
I'm thinking Taskmaster gonna come back at the end of the movie. It wasn't till the very end of the movie, like when they save Void and turned them back into Sentry. I was like, oh shoot, like they really smoked Taskmaster. Taskmaster's dead. That's compared to we sitting there chilling, and like once you get towards the end of the match, like you really locked in to see like what's gonna happen. I never got to that point because there was no shenanigans. And then all of a sudden, Ricky Saints hits the last tornado DDT and 1, 2, 3. And I'm sitting there like,
How that little skinny man beat that big old black man with a couple DDTs, man. That was kind of wild.
so WWE, that's what we doing? So you mean to tell me that John Cena can't figure out some type of way or shenanigan to beat Brock Lesnar on his last year, his retirement tour. But Ricky Saints can beat Obafemi clean? Yo, when I tell you, me and Willie just sat there for like, had to be like 10 minutes. Like we watching the celebration. I'm watching. I can't even be happy for Ricky because I'm like, I ain't got no beef with Ricky. But this is crazy. Like he really beat this man clean. No shenanigans, no weapon of any sorts. Oh, the ref didn't even get knocked down. We didn't even see a ref get knocked down, bro.
It made no sense, man. I'm sorry.
That show you what they think of Ricky.
I mean, I look at it like this with Ricky, and I know. Are we having a topic on this or no?
Nah, yeah, we talking. Yeah, nah, this is the topic. Yeah, we talking.
Oh,
Go
okay,
ahead.
okay. So, like, I think I understand the why from a business practice when you are trying to recruit those wrestlers or make them just have the inkling of a thought of them coming over from AEW. Oh
Mhm.
man, see how they treated Ethan Page, put the belt on
Right,
him within the first month or two. See how they treat Ricky Stark, put the belt on him in a couple months. You know what I mean?
right.
If it's for that purpose, I get it. I still don't think it should have went down like that for Oba. Like it makes me wonder. Like, and what was the question that was on the main roster? How someone was going to get beat because they're just so damn dominant.
Was it Brock? Are you talking about that? Was it Gunther?
Recent might have been Gunther. I don't know. Or with either with his IC streak or something, but it's kind of like, man, you those overly dominant figures, you expect them to again. Like, I get the whole if the dude is big and strong enough and it makes sense for them to win clean, yeah, they win clean.
Right.
But in the real world, respectfully, as much as a Ricky Saints fan as I am, he don't beat Oba. Bro.
He don't
He
be
don't.
over, bro.
He don't. Not like that. It's
Not
like
like that.
the example of this would be like Dominic Mysterio does never in no planet or universe or in the multiverse of this world, in any alternate universe, there isn't a single time that he beats Rusev clean.
Not
There ain't.
one.
Not one.
Yeah.
Not one. And the single one where it may happen where he beats him clean, Rusev has a heart attack. I have no fucking clue. Whatever, something out of body happens.
Right, right.
You know
Something
what I mean?
crazy.
Where Rusev gets injured and he has to go down for the pin, and that's how he wins. Or so, something really random happens and how he
Right.
wins clean. I don't know, but that just wasn't. That wasn't.
To all my people that still watch wrestling, everybody trying to figure out this whole situation with Oba like we are. Welcome to episode 52. But yes, we still watch wrestling. Steve Dennis here, Shaq is here, Chili is here. And yeah, man, like that made absolutely no sense, bro. I mean, Oba should have been one of them characters. Well, Shaq, you 100% right. It does. Unfortunately, you're right. It shows you exactly what they think about Ricky Saints. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But here's the one thing I told Willie: he better be getting called up soon. He better. I don't want to see another Oba Ricky Saints match. I don't, because at this point, if you're gonna have Ricky win clean like that, Ricky can't lose now. Not to Oba. Not, know what I'm saying? Like that's all for now.
If you
That's
set
all.
up the next, so if they do a rematch, you could set up Oba's next feud. He's about to win and somebody interferes.
But here's the only issue with that is what's coming up next, and that's TNA and NXT Invasion, which is that's the next topic. So we actually can go ahead and talk about that too. So it just depends on who's it. So the TNA champ is Trick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, maybe they didn't want to do Trick and Oba again. Maybe they wanted to do Ricky Saints versus Trick. I guess this is one of those situations we got to see how this play out. But Oba needs to be called up. I don't want to see Oba.
Let me humor you. Because I was as we're talking. I was like, let me ask ChatGPT, my the master of my life, ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, and this is funny. Its response. So why did Obafemi lose to Ricky Saints? What were the reasons why? Since it makes no sense that Oba lost clean, since in real life he would beat Ricky. And the first thing, I get this part of it. Obviously we understand wrestling is not real. Again, there is no real life here. This is scripted, where outcomes are decided by the creative team, not who should win from strength and skill. Then it goes on to talk about the match, but it talks about why bookers might have decided to have Oba lose. So it says to elevate Ricky, having to beat the dominant champ, helps establish him as a serious threat rather than a lucky win or a transition champ. Fresh storytelling for Oba. Losing the title gives him new direction. He can chase it, evolve his character, or ask for a rematch. Stops the story from being stale. I don't know how it'd be stale though, since basically Gunther was fucking running amok, just talking shit and killing motherfuckers all along when he had the IC title. Shock value, unpredictability. I can get that. Predicting Oba's credibility. Protecting Oba's credibility, although he lost, doing so cleanly helps maintain legitimacy. He didn't lose because of external interference or a botch that keeps him strong in defeat. I think it's the other way around. Makes him look weak. Long-term booking and transitions. Yeah, WWE might have plans for him to join the main roster to avoid overexposing dominance. And this is an interesting one. Wins too often. Challengers lose credibility. Sometimes the champion needs to take a loss. Again, I'll use Gunther as a counter to that. No one had any gripes about that man's 666 day, world title reign, IC title reign. Excuse me. Let's see what it says. Why does it feel strange? Yeah, in real life, I also understand that. It might undermine Oba's dominance, but yeah, if Oba loses too clean, it might seem like bad booking, which is that's what I think it is.
It's bad booking. It's bad booking. For him to lose like that, it's just crazy. Like for him to lose like that, man. Like no outside. I mean, and it was, and fresh off a counter too. Like it was, The match was good. It just didn't no distraction. Like he could have easily set up like Trick could have came out there. I don't know something, man, but it just doesn't make sense. But with that being said, man, they announced the NXT TNA Invasion. How do y'all think this is gonna go? Like as
Should
far
be
as
good. It's
like,
not. Don't look for nothing like the OG one, but
yeah,
for the purpose of serving, it'll do it. It'll do its job. They were just announcing. We're recording on Tuesday during NXT. I didn't hear captains for WWE for NXT, but I heard the ones
yeah.
for which I thought was dope, Santana and Kalani.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all peeped that, who they said the captains were for NXT, who they say.
I didn't peep it. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
see.
I
I
ain't
gotta see.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Kalani, that was dope. Kalani being the new Knockouts champion, that's
Yeah.
dope. Shaq, if it's one match you can book in TNA
so
Invasion,
please get me. I'm fighting for my life right now on this TV. Just hold on one sec. Bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded. We down
Oh,
by
who cares
2.
about the fucking Yankees, man?
nobody
They're gonna
cares about the
fucking lose
Yankees,
another
Yeah,
spread.
dog. Nobody cares about
They're gonna
that.
choke.
Not a
I'm
soul
fighting for my
cares
life right
about
now.
the Yankees.
Right now, hold
And
on.
Willie, this what happens when you ain't got DVR, when you can't
Right.
rewind.
Yeah, no, because I do have DVR. What are you talking? I don't want to get the alert. I like to be in the spirit, sir.
Goodness.
God,
What good is it? What good is it watching the game after you know what's going to happen?
Willie, you answer the question.
Yeah, I got you, man. I guess for a match, I'm probably looking to see. I want to see. Well, actually, Dan, I can't even say her now because I think she just either she gave up the belt, Ash by Elegance, right? Didn't she just?
I think she
I
did.
think she's still champ, unless she just lost it on the live show.
I think she did. Hold on.
I thought she Gate dropped the belt, like withdrew, or let's see here.
Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. Is she still champ?
Yeah, she relinquished her belt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying because she was the
Yeah.
Knockouts champ before Kalani.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
I would have
You're
loved
right.
to seen her, Dana Brooke, come back and compete in Invasion versus Jordan. I think Jordan, that would have been a good match. Ash by Elegance versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Oh, when Dana Brooks passed with WWE and going over to TNA and actually becoming a respected wrestler and a person and character
Yeah.
against Jordan Grace, who's kind of, although she had way more success in TNA and all that, going up against Jordan Grace, kind of like that, the flipping of the sides. And I don't know, now that Kelani is a TNA champ, there may be that beef or that awkwardness between her and her NXT family. I think that same play could have been made with Jordan Grace and Ash by Elegance. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
agree.
oh, you was one of us. Now you on the other side. You know what I mean? I would have liked to see
Yeah.
that dynamic.
That's dope. That's dope. I think for one, that was
Y'all must be losing, Shaq. What you shaking your
It's
head
over.
for?
I just said bottom of the ninth, man. Bases loaded. You just struck out.
Yeah, good, good. I love this. I love the face of disappointment on you when the Yankees lose, brother.
What's your payroll?
Hey.
What's your payroll?
Hey. It does not matter. None of that matters. None of that matters. So what? We have the highest payroll in baseball. We did make the playoffs.
They not our ops no more, man.
Man.
Yeah, they always will be. It always will be. But now, first and foremost, that was a trash way to reintroduce Matt Cardona back to WWE program. That was trash. Like no music, no nothing. He's just standing in the back, and you barely show him for like 2 seconds.
And they went crazy. And they went crazy when
they
saw
did
him.
go crazy, but that's not the point. Like everybody's if on anybody podcast that you've seen on social media, right? The one indie star or top 3 on everybody's list that they wanted to see come back to WWE in some way, shape, form, or fashion was Matt Cardona. And for those of you who don't know him as Matt Cardona in WWE, he was Zack Ryder. Everybody's been wanting him to come back. Literally, like if they would have done it right, and let's just say for giggles, real quick. Let's say Sami Zayn did a U.S. Open challenge, and the person that came out was Matt Cardona. Do you know how crazy that crowd would have went?
It's like
it would have been.
You saying that is like everything. It's just like I agree. He deserved better than what he got as far as his return. It should have been
Absolutely.
an individual thing.
Absolutely.
And not the group invasion story angle kind of thing they were working with there. I do think he deserved his own separate thing. Maybe he'll get that if they bring him back to the main roster.
Yeah. So he gotta. So I say all that to say he gotta have a match, an individual match on his card. Well, at least I hope he do. The only thing is who would he go up against in NXT? That's the thing I've been thinking about that I really haven't settled in on. Because I assume he's doing Invasion. I assume it'll be champ versus a champ match with Ricky Saints versus Trick. You know what I'm saying? I assume they'll do a couple on offs, but if he was to have a one-on-one
I think
match
they're
with
doing the Survivor Series style, and
oh they
yeah, but I don't
that's
know how if what
maybe
I'm
could
thinking.
they because they're definitely doing war games for the OG bloodline versus division for sure. Like
Oh yeah, definitely
that's
you can see that
that
happening.
yeah, it's a head-on collision. So it'd be interesting to see if they have another war games match for NXT and TNA Invasion. That'd be very interesting to see. What would also be dope is if they did like a Hell in a Cell Armageddon type joint. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. You could still have the two rings, but like what was the match WCW used to have that with the top part? I feel like the top part was closed, but it was two rings. Am I right about that? Or
That's
was
War
that War
Games.
Games?
That's War
Oh, never
Games.
That's
That's
mind.
War
That
War
was
Games.
War
Games.
Game.
They
Oh,
did
never
have
Yeah,
mind.
the other, like the big ass steel cage. You had to like go off the level shit.
and that
Yeah,
was trash. Don't you believe that?
That was
I
wild. As a
That
kid, I
shit
was
was
like, oh my
awful.
god.
but yeah, it'll be interesting. But if he was to have a one-on-one match against anybody, I just don't know who it would be against in NXT. I don't know, like because Javon Evans, I think he's already gonna be facing
He's fighting Leon
Leon
Slater for
Slater.
the title, for the
Leon
X Division title,
Slater.
which is gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, I hope he has a one-on-one match to Willie's point. Like I hope he gets the individual spotlight that he deserves because it just showed him for like 2 seconds and then he's in the ring and he barely gets talked about because he's in the ring with a bunch of other people. I think that was a injustice. And then also um Top Dollar. He will always be top dollar to me. I don't care what his name is right now. He will always be top. I was a Hit Row fan, man. I was a fan of Hit Row, man. Top dollar, man. He always top dollar. What's his name now? I don't even know his name no more. He always top dollar. He always top dollar. Always top dollar. But it would be dope to see him come back because in all jokes aside, like he's worked his way up to a point where he's a very recognizable name, and he's actually a dope heel with NXT. So I don't know about him having a one-on-one match at Invasion, but it would be dope to see him featured in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So yeah. Nah, you good, man. You good. AJ Francis. That's his name. AJ Francis. But AJ, I'm sorry, you'll always be top dollar. You always be top
Man,
dollar.
bro, AJ, bro, don't do that.
No.
You know, he ain't earned the right to keep a name yet, man. He ain't earned that right. You have to earn the right. Like Edge is Edge, not Copeland, Adam, Cope. He's Edge. He doesn't earn the right to just keep your name. No,
It's a fair point. It's a fair
no,
point.
you don't earn that right.
It's a fair point. I guess. Yeah, you make sense. That's a fair point. Fair
To
point.
keep your name, you have to do something. No,
I can't say it's not fair. I can't. All right, so Willie, me and you talked for a little bit before we continue real quick. This is your ISO time. All right, this is your ISO time. Me and you talked for a little bit. So I got a little insight into what you think. But last week we discussed something that unfortunately you wasn't here for.
Yeah.
So we already talked about the list. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the order. I can give you a reminder if you need it. But
I probably will. But all I know is Will Ospreay was number 10, and that in itself was a travesty. In the words of you, back in our older day, our younger days of the cave, when I would always put up Bleacher Report rankings before they were as established as they are now, you would always shit on me whenever I would post any kind of Bleacher Report ranking that they would have. But I digress.
I did.
Go ahead.
So, all right. So, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Shaq. What is an acceptable range for Will Ospreay to be ranked?
Top 5.
Top 5. So, who would and then is Mystico a top 10 wrestler?
I haven't watched many of his matches, so I have no dog in that fight as far as an opinion. So I would have to go with the collective if they say, he had a great year. But if I'm like thinking about Mystico, uh like more recently. Like he's been in some AEW matches, I think.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not like, oh, he was the most memorable guy, but again, he may be out there pitting out some bangers like we were talking, or I may just not have seen him, or
Then he
caught
then
him on
then
YouTube.
then he had one against MJF. Am I getting that
Was
wrong?
he he might have been the guy they fought at
It was
CMLL's big show recently.
yeah,
Was he?
yeah, it was a AEW. I don't know if it was Dynamite or it was it was Dynamite. It was AEW Dynamite in Mexico City, and I think Mystico wrestled MJF, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Mystico wrestled MJF. I could be wrong. I probably need to look that up, but I want to say he wrestled MJF. But shoot, my bad. I'm looking this up, and the invasion is officially official. Mustafa Ali confronted Ethan Page tonight, so that's dope to see him back at NXT. That's dope too. Should CM Punk have been in the top 10 with?
Last year, absolutely. This year, not enough wrestling. Not enough wrestling.
Okay. Okay.
Not enough
And
wrestling.
I ain't gonna lie, I did have time to think. Shaq went over the criteria, and championships played a large part, as well as how long you held those championships and stuff like that. Because he didn't win a championship, and because of what Jay did, not only winning the Royal Rumble, but in that time frame of where he's ranking them, he won the IC title, he won the Royal Rumble, and he won the World Heavyweight title. I do understand. Once I had time to think about it, I do understand them putting Jey Uso above Will Ospreay. PWI, that is. I understand. I can understand if that's your criteria. I can understand it. I was just shocked because once again, like we talked about last week,
Yeah.
Big Dave, like he hate WWE programming. He's given Will Ospreay so many 5-star matches in the past year. I just knew Will Ospreay was going to be like top 3. You know,
Mhm.
so and so
I think Will did have some downtime at different points of the time frame they graded, but I don't hold me to that. Side note, I know we were just talking about Mystico. That's Sin Cara, right? FYI, a little fact right there for you. That's Sin Cara, OG Sin Cara, like the original Sin Cara in WWE.
the original one.
The
I
Botchkara.
No, I don't think it was Botch
nah,
Cara yet. I think it was the second person.
the second
Was
one was
Botch Cara.
Yeah, the second one was Boxcar.
Yeah.
The second one was Boxcar.
I
So
didn't notice. Dude, I'm gonna have to do some more.
yeah. All right, before we go, we're gonna quick pause in the action real quick. I'm gonna ask y'all a random question real quick. We didn't do an icebreaker. Rank these 3 matches real quick. Cody Rhodes versus KO at Royal Rumble. Ricochet versus Kenny Omega versus Speedball Bailey at AEW Dynasty. KO again versus Sami Zayn unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber.
Rank the 3.
Rank the 3.
What's crazy, and I hate to say this, is I'm gonna pit the triple threat last because it's not fresh in my mind
Same
right now.
thing.
I have to rewatch it.
Okay.
You said Kenny Omega or Ricochet. I don't know why my brain automatically went to Ricochet, Will Ospreay's indie match when I heard when you were saying that. I don't know why, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
That the AEW triple threat was probably gonna be my number 3, only because I'd have to rewatch it. Because
No, I remember it vividly. It's still
Okay.
number 3 to me.
Okay,
And not saying that like it's trash, just saying that
Yeah.
like it goes like maybe like A plus, A minus, like A minus these matches.
oh man, between I'm gonna go. Oh man, I want to go
Yeah.
Sammy KO, but I'm gonna go Cody.
I might gotta go Cody.
Cody
yeah,
KO.
and then the unsanctioned.
Yeah, but I like the unsanctioned because it told a full story for me and it was entertaining. Like, you know what I mean, and it had crowd involvement. KO Cody was just a straight old dog fight. Like,
And then
Yeah.
KO was right.
yeah, it definitely was right, 100%.
I'm gonna go with the unsanctioned match one. That match was pretty dope. Yeah, that match had me stuck. Both matches were dope, but I'm gonna go with the unsanctioned match 1 and the ladder match 2 and the triple threat 3. Okay. All right, so let's get into it real quick. Shaq, this your ISO time real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, side note,
Um,
real quick before you go, Shaq, I just want to say it's really unfortunate that we're going to see a Jey Uso heel turn before we see a fucking Cody Rhodes Homelander heel turn. And that really is devastating to me. I just want to have that expressed on the record on the podcast. utterly, totally
They just
grossness and
won't give us
disgusting.
Cody Lander, man.
Nobody
It's not-
asked for this shit.
Jay Uso not gonna turn heel, man.
Yeah.
They
Jimmy's
just
gonna
won't
save him,
give
man.
us Cody Lander.
Nah, he
at
saved them
all.
once. He saved them the first time. And that was it after that.
Jay not gonna turn heel. He's still gonna be he gonna be a tweener like Roman, man. He gonna be a
He ain't gonna be
tweener.
no tweener. Roman wasn't no tweener. The fans just like the character.
No, I'm talking about like
right.
I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about like
Okay.
yeah, right now he a tweener. I can't really call him. I mean, he's done good guy stuff, but
Roman not a tweener right now.
You think he's a full out babyface?
Full on babyface, yeah.
Then
Roman ain't no tweener.
Jay not turning heel because in order for him to turn heel, we could go ahead and talk about it right now. In order for him to turn heel, because that was
He's gonna
was
do
the
that
last
War Games.
He would have to turn on Roman to turn full heel.
So be it.
He ain't doing it. He not doing it. He not turning on Roman.
Or turn on his brother.
He not turning on neither one.
It's either he turns at War Games or more fuel's added to the fire because someone super kicks him or spears him, Roman or Jay. What if Sammy's on their team and they get the whole bloodline back together and maybe add Solo or something? What if Jay goes with Solo? You know what I mean? Like, I think there's some meat there, but again, it's unfortunate that WWE is making Jay turn heel.
Sir.
But before they fucking
Sir.
What?
Sir.
I think there's some meat there. It's kind of crazy.
Yo, what is wrong with you, my G? You all right?
I tried to let you cook, and it's at the shack.
See, there's unfortunate
you all right, though?
circumstances.
You good?
There are unfortunate circumstances that befuddle my college friends that I've known since college that prevents them from having a mature, articulate conversation.
I don't want to grow up.
Unfortunately, I will apologize on behalf of them for their ignorance,
I'm childish.
lack of decorum,
None.
inability to be respectful. Okay.
He just tried to keep talking too. He just tried like because E equals MC squared and shit. No,
bruh.
But nah,
why I think about man's body parts? Let's talk about it. Let's discuss.
Let's not.
Let's not. Speaking of that, it's funny because I said Sado, I had said Boog and Los because Los been helping me with my workouts. I sent him a video of me working out. And he was like, yeah, you starting to like Ahmed Johnson. I said, I ain't gonna lie, with all due respect, after what Willie said on this podcast, I never want to be compared to that man.
Can't just appreciate a brother who works hard on his physique.
I can't.
Yeah, you working out. You killing it, man. Like, what? Look, fellas, again, to the public, our fans, I apologize for the lack of maturity in my friends. They know not what they do, okay?
But nah, I think they I don't think he definitely not going back to Solo. I think Solo's kind of telling his own story right now, but I think Sammy and Jacob team up with them three. I think it's Sammy and Jacob. Definitely Jacob. I probably would pencil Jacob in before I pencil Sammy in, to be honest with you. Sammy may pull a wool over everybody's heads, be like, look, like, I'm kind of done with this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of done with y'all family drama, you know what I'm saying? Solo might end up teaming up with Division. Two of them might end up teaming up with Division because Division need 2 more people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that, but I don't think Jay, and I think the easy thing to do in telling this story would be for Jay to turn heel, but I don't see that being productive. I think
you're right.
Let's just play scenario real quick. Let's say he does. Y'all right. Let's say y'all 100% right and he does. If he does turn heel, I think it won't be him turning on like anybody close to him. I think it would just be a way of, it would be after he wins the title back, and it would be him being manipulative and controlling like Roman was to him. And I think that would be the version of his heel turn if it happens. You're not necessarily turning on nobody. The way this is going, Jay is going to win a title in the next year.
Which title?
You pick one.
He's
Which
not.
which title?
He's not.
What, like a world title?
Yes. In the next
Cody and
year.
Seth are going into Mania as champs.
Mania.
Yeah,
There's no way it ain't happening. The Roman's facing one of them fools.
So within the next
And
year
Punk
means
might face the other.
means I got to technically September, the end of September, right? So y'all don't think by September of 2026 that Jay is gonna win the title? So what's the purpose of the story then?
Turn him heel.
He not turning heel, bro. Not just for the sake of turning heel. You don't do this. You don't. If you're gonna do this, to your point, you said he'll sell merch, right?
Stop saying it out loud, man.
How many? All those scenarios you gave me of Hill selling merch, what did they have in common? You know,
Well, do you have a title?
when they were selling merch at the highest level, they had titles. Each and every last, from Hulk to Roman to anybody you name. When you gave those examples, they all had titles at the time that they were selling merch at a high level. You don't take Jey Uso, who's been consistently top 3 in merchandise sales for men, probably in the past 2 years, if not at least the past year and a half, turn him heel, kill that momentum, only for him not to have a title. Because then once again, the only way he's going to be
his song anymore. He don't even come out to his song. He don't even come out to his song anymore.
So this is one of the case. He came out to the song last week.
He did?
Yeah, he came out to the song last week. Yeah. When he came out with to fight LA Knight, he came out to his song. He only came out to
the tag with Jimmy.
Yeah, the tag with Jimmy. That's the only reason why they did the Usos. And then even when they did what was it? Was that that won't clash? That was WrestlePalooza. They came out to the Uso joint at first and then switched it up to the Yeet. So you don't kill that momentum, bro, and have him turn heel just for him to be, you know what I'm saying, mid card or whatever. You gotta put it. If you're gonna do this, if y'all are right and he's turning heel, he has to win the title in the next year, bro. You have to pay this off, because once again, what made Roman's story so successful is not only the storyline behind it, but the fact that he had a belt along with it to make it relevant. You have to figure out a way to make it relevant. I don't see it being relevant without him winning a title in the next year. I do agree with y'all. Seth and Roman will be at WrestleMania 42. That's a given. That's happened, right? But after WrestleMania 42, if Jay is truly going to be here, then that means Roman is winning and Jay is coming after Roman for that belt, if y'all are right.
I got Jacob winning the Rumble. He's going to go to face Cody and beat Cody.
I got Sammy winning the Rumble.
That would be a hell of a shocker, Willie, if that happened. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I have Jacob dethroning Cody, honestly. That's the person who's going to take the belt off Cody.
That would be wild. And
that
I
or
wouldn't
Randy,
be mad at,
if they give Randy his other
See, Randy ain't retiring no time soon, man. Randy got time.
I don't think he is either.
He shouldn't be the one to dethrone Cody. He shouldn't. I wouldn't be mad at it being Jacob. Jacob got a big feud coming up with Drew McIntyre. They supposed to be wrestling that. They haven't made it official yet, but it all but looks like they're gonna have that match at Crown Jewel. So I mean, that's a big time rivalry right there.
When is Crown Jewel? 2 weeks?
Yeah, yep. next weekend, matter of fact.
Next weekend, okay.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
2 weeks. I thought it was the 14th.
So probably the weekend of the 13th.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. My bad. You're right. 2 weeks. So we're gonna see, man. With Jay. So Shaq, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Yes, I'm gonna give you some time real quick. All right, so because since I've known you, since you've been wrestling fans, there's one person that we can always count on you to be biased with.
AJ Styles.
And that's AJ Styles. Matter of fact, our first clip to ever get more than 1,000 views was that infamous of you ranking
Glazer and AJ.
Yeah, of you ranking wrestlers over AJ Styles.
Now when I give the man the prop, now it's Glazer.
I had it. Yeah, that was you was wilding that day. You was wilding that day. You was wilding that day, dog.
No, I wasn't. Well, I told the truth, man.
Nah, no, you didn't, because you even admitted off camera that that's something else that you had to stand it.
But there's no proof I didn't say
that you had to stand on your shit.
I said there's one. I could probably walk back. But other than that,
the Rey Mysterio one.
I said probably maybe just one.
Yes,
maybe, possibly.
Yes.
Possibly.
But put in the next, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to just ISO. Put AJ Styles' career into perspective.
In terms of like his whole career,
His entire career.
AJ Styles was a wrestler who put a entire company on his back for 10 plus years. Was literally the man in TNA. Was one of literally the best wrestlers in the world, and one of the, I'll say, unheard of secrets, or because many people were, no shade to them, many people were just like that, were just WWE stands. That's all they knew. They didn't
Yeah.
know nothing else. Where there was still some really great wrestling going on in other promotions. AJ had TNA on its back, gave the company his first and only like 5-star match for a very long time, and then he left the company, went over to New Japan, and reinvented himself again. Was leader of the Bullet Club, was putting on classics over there. I believe one of the first matches I told them, besides the triple threat, one of the first matches I told them to watch was the match with him and Shinsuke over there at Wrestle King. Like that, you have to watch this match. Like if you want to know what like New Japan is about and see these people that are coming over to WWE, like watch this match right here. And then came over to WWE, and even though towards the end of his career still put on great matches, it's just a consistent professional, consistent wrestler, put on bangers, put on classics, could do almost everything in the ring. You want to be a cruiserweight, he can do that. You want to be technical, he can do that. Just an all around very, very dope wrestler.
I'll add briefly to that. He is
Go ahead.
the generation of wrestlers now. Your Javon Evans, all those younger crowd.
It's no longer Shawn Michaels. They
Like
look
yeah,
up
they
to,
he was they weren't the Shawn Michaels
yeah,
kids
like
or the
AJ
Stone
looked up to
Cold and
Shawn.
Rocks kids.
These
Yeah,
kids look up to AJ.
AJ, he was the one they were looking up to. Definitely.
Dope. So if y'all, for the people who that pretty much are not into the indie scene, what's one WWE match that defines AJ Styles? Like when you watch that, like from y'all to knowing AJ from TNA days to, you know what I'm saying, New Japan Wrestling, what's one WWE match that kind of like, all right, even though that's in his career, that's AJ Styles. That defines his career. It may not be his best match, but this match is like defines AJ Styles.
Give me a second, because he had a couple of them.
Cause one debate is which match is the better match between John Cena at the Rumble or John Cena at SummerSlam. That is a big debate. Because a
AJ
lot of
versus
people. When was that? I remember the match. I just can't remember what
TLC.
Yeah. Another
That's
match.
one of them.
Another match that people don't talk about enough. No, you sure that was TLC? Because the match I'm about to say was definitely TLC, and that was AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, which is John Moxley now. That was TLC for sure. So I mean, him and DB could have been another TLC.
The Daniel Bryan was a TLC match.
It was? Okay. All right, cool.
And of course, AJ versus Cena at the Rumble.
So y'all
That's
think
what I was thinking about.
Y'all think the Rumble match is better than the SummerSlam match? I agree. If that's
not by much still, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The Rumble match was crazy. That match was crazy. Say all that to say, man, AJ Styles announced that he's retiring next year. He will be done. He didn't say at what point. I think he's planning to wrestle at WrestleMania. Don't know how much longer he's gonna wrestle after that, but he's
whenever
definitely
his birthday is, because he doesn't want to go into 50 as a wrestler.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, shout out to Ric Flair. Maybe one of his greatest contributions was that crazy ass last match. People was like, hell no, that will not be me.
Yeah, dog, yeah, that's his great dog.
That will not
like,
be
he
me.
literally almost died, and like he couldn't move. Like they were just doing the moves for him. Like he almost died in the ring. Yeah.
Ric Flair, Undertaker, those two, and then the Undertaker's the GOAT, so that's my guy. Them two are like the epitome of, you know how people say like how Kobe was like, nah, you won't see me on the basketball court washed up, like I'll retire before that happens. Those are the epitome of what like washed up it looks like. Like you don't want to go out like that.
There's a couple other names he lived on there. Mick Foley did it too when he went to TNA.
Yeah. Bless you. I'm gonna give him a pass or bless you, because a lot of people just wasn't checking for it. You know what I'm saying? Bless you. Anybody that, you know what I'm saying, works the independent scenes, they was looking at it, but you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people just wasn't checking for Mick Foley and TNA.
He still had matches. A lot of them.
He still had matches. He still had matches. So Shout out to AJ, man. We're getting AJ Styles versus John Cena.
That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be very dope. So, my question to you guys is: will this match be good? Will it be great? Or will it be a classic?
It'll be a good match.
I
That's
think
what
I
I'm
have to
hoping
stand
for.
on my I have to stand on my shield just by who's in it. It's gonna be a classic.
I think it's gonna be a good match. So
I
I'll
don't
leave it
think
at that.
AJ can have a bad match.
Right. I think this is all gonna be good and great will be dependent on how Cena performs as someone who isn't a regular. That's how I feel about it right now.
That's a good.
'Cause
That's a good observation.
Cena's come back. He's had some good matches, but
Mhm.
some ain't been that great at all. And I think that's the ring rust on his end since he's not consistent anymore. So I think they'll check all the boxes, but I don't think it'll be like classic. I hope it is. That'd be dope if it is, but I'm not holding my breath for that.
Here's why I'm gonna say it's gonna be a classic. There's only, and I'm thinking before I say this out loud. Okay, there's only been 3 wrestlers to have a classic match. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 yeah, I'm right. 3 wrestlers have had a classic match with Cody Rhodes since Cody Rhodes won the title. 2 of those wrestlers are John Cena and AJ Styles. AJ Styles and
No, I'm not talking about AJ Styles. John Cena. He's at
I get
he's
I get it I get it I get a SummerSlam match, Cena and Cody. I get that a classic for sure. I thought that was a classic. That was a classic. I don't know if it's Shaq said it was a top 3 Cena match. I don't know if it's top 3, but I do think it's definitely top 5 Cena match. It's a top 5 Cena match. I'm not sure about top 3 though. Top 3 is tough, but I do think it's a top 5 John Cena match. I do think
I
it.
appreciate the match. It would have been, I think, like as a match, really good. But if that storytelling that was told in the match
Mhm.
had more time
Yeah.
before getting to that match, I would appreciate it even that much more. If Cena had more time to be a heel and be consistently on TV, like
Yeah.
I think that match would have been that much more impactful than what it was.
I think to your point, I think if Cena never turns heel, I don't think we appreciate that match. I think that match
It don't
benefited
hit
from
like
the
it.
heel turn.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
It
Mhm.
like that's what
benefited
I'm saying.
from.
It would have been that much more dope if he
Yeah.
had more time during the heel run to get to that match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cause I think the CM Punk Cena match goes differently if he's a face and not a heel. If he is what
I
he
can
is
agree.
now. So it benefits. So I say all that to say, man, like they both have had classic matches with Cody. I just don't see them going out. I can see a scenario where it's good. I can see a scenario where it's great. But the fact that this is pretty much like both of their hoorahs for the most part. Like, I mean, Cena got a match or 2 left. AJ got a match or 2 left, but you don't know what's on the horizon for neither one of them at this time. I think they're gonna go out there and try to give us a classic. You know what I mean? Whether they successful or not, we'll see. But I think that at the very least they're gonna go out there and try to give us a classic. So I think it's dope that they're having this match. Where both of them go after this match is gonna be very interesting. Last question before we get out of here though. I don't know if y'all saw the clip. Did y'all see the clip of Miz talking about the match?
Talking shit. Yeah.
Miz said if anybody deserves a match with John Cena before he retires, it's him. And he's kind of appalled that he hasn't gotten a match with John Cena. So the last question of the night, if it's one person that John Cena hasn't wrestled in WWE that deserves a match with him the most, who is it before he retires?
It ain't the Miz, respectfully. I understand why he argues that, though. I don't want to
Mhm.
shit on the Miz like that. He's a
Yeah.
GOAT. He's a legend.
Gunther.
I'm thinking about people you hand the torch off that
Yeah.
isn't.
I would say Gunther, but it's got to be a youngin, man. It's got to be somebody up and coming. Just
See, I don't know if it should be someone up and coming, but
Yeah.
to pass the torch.
like you can pass the torch to a current. Like you can give it to Gunther. You can
He's already
you
passed the
can give it to.
torch.
Well, you know what I mean for that last match. Like you beat John Cena in
Oh,
his
okay.
last
Yeah.
match. Like you see like somebody
Like the
like
rub.
Randy.
Who needs the Cena
Yeah.
rub like that? You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
but I think
Like,
he
and in my mind, I think they're gonna go Braun. I don't know why. I just feel they're gonna go Braun Breaker.
I don't see it.
Like, I just feel that they're gonna go Braun. I tell you, I keep saying who I want it to be. Like,
Oh, I don't see it being Braun.
I want it to be Mello, but
hey,
I
just
want it to be Mello.
give me Brock Lesnar again, man. I'll take that at this point, bro. Let him get
He finally beats Brock for his last
yeah, man.
match.
Yeah. Let that
That's
be it. Since no one
that's
expected that ass whooping he just got by
yeah.
Brock. Like, and it's like you thought, oh, he's gonna get his get back. That ain't happening.
Mm.
You know
I think if
what?
it's Brock for his last match where y'all see he finally slays
Yeah,
the giant. I think we see that coming.
I think that's where you justify God knows how much these tickets are going to be and why it's going to sell out.
Mm.
I think that's a respectful last match that people would want to see, especially after what just happened. You know what I mean? And yeah,
I'm with you.
I don't want to speak like I want to remind my words what I'm about to say, but if you're looking at the political landscape and if you plug respectfully John Cena and Brock Lesnar in there, I think that fits the narrative. If you pick up what I'm trying to say between the lines, for
Yeah.
what they're trying to deliver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick. So first and foremost, in the fantasy world, I still hope TJ is right. That's the only way you can make up for what you just did to Obafemi. I forgive you if you do that. But I'm gonna stick with
Hypothetically, President Trump might be at this event. You really think that's about to go down? Like that's why I made that statement I just said. Like I was not trying to express what I just said.
I picked up what you were saying. I picked it up. Yeah.
Like really, like Mariner, as much as we want that.
And then they do the curtain call at the end. All three of them, they all in the ring and do the curtain call.
Right, yes. It's gotta be you think about it, it's gotta be them two.
I throw trash in the ring. Boy, this shit out of here.
I didn't think about that factor. I didn't think about. 'Cause I was about to stick with my guns. I still might with Jey Uso. I do think, and especially if y'all right, because if y'all remember the promo right before that tag match with who was it? Jey Uso and was it Jey Uso and LA Knight versus Cena and Logan Paul? Who is it? Who is Jey Uso partner for that match? They had that tag match at Fastlane.
Yeah, Cena Logan Paul versus
it was Jey Uso
and Cody?
No, it was Cody.
Yeah.
It was Jey and Cody. But before then, they had a backstage promo, and Cena kind of like warned Jey Uso of some stuff, but kind of in a heelish way. It would be super dope to see them circle back to that moment, but with Cena as a face and pretty much Jey like on the path on the path of darkness right now, because he kind of on the verge of crashing out. And I think it's very interesting, man. If fans don't remember the Bloodline for nothing else, the Bloodline has told some of the most compelling stories in the history of WWE, and just like that, Jey Uso has the most compelling story right now in WWE because we're all trying to figure out where they're going with this. Like and especially when you got Jimmy in the background and he not agreeing with the stuff that's going on with Roman. So now you got this whole family dynamic. It's been crazy. But Shaq, what you got for us?
3 weeks later.
I mean,
I know we good. I know. Hey man, shut up.
Yeah, I say you chose me.
Having good convo.
I know. We good, man. We finally got our brother back, man. It only makes sense to do it this way. So to all my people that love and still watch wrestling, on this episode of Either or This or That, of course, we take some random nonsense wrestling, ask some random question, fantasy book, really just have fun with the sport of wrestling. So, fellas, Chili and Dent, tonight, what I'm going to do is, I know a lot of people actually, why you still watch wrestling? And then we try to explain it to them. It sort of really doesn't make sense if you don't watch, right? It'd be like, that sounds crazy. Like, what are you talking about? So tonight, have a little game show, all right? I'm going to name some wrestling storylines or some like matches or scenarios, something that happened in wrestling, right? But I'm going to say it in a way to try to explain it to somebody that doesn't watch wrestling. And I want to see which one of you can guess the scenario.
Is this kind of like when Styles P was explaining the Departed movie?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a perfect scenario.
Hey,
That's a classic clip, by the way.
So, all right. So first one, I'm gonna kind of give you a little heater across the middle. All right. Let me see. A rebellious employee refuses to play by the rules, clashing constantly with his controlling billionaire
Stone Cold
boss.
Vince McMahon.
There you go. See, that was easy, right? All right. Two best friends rise to the top together, but jealousy creeps in when one thinks the other is getting too close to his girl. The tension builds up until the friendship
Macho Hulk Hogan.
explodes. Yeah, the mega powers implode. There you go.
I had to run. I was like, who? Them, or now I was gonna be like Bobby Lashley, Rusev. I don't know. I'm like, I'm trying to run them through like any of them kind of
Wouldn't-
crazy Edge
wouldn't
and
go there.
Matt Hardy. What we doing?
That's what I was about. I'm about to say Edge and Matt Hardy.
I believe the mega powers implode was a little bit more high stakes than that, even though
Yeah.
that was real. Well, both of them was real life because Macho
I'm
hated.
about to say that.
Well,
was
Macho
one.
hated Hogan in real life because he thought he was getting too close to Elizabeth.
I'm about to say both of them.
But
both of them
Edge
personal.
actually smashed.
Yeah. I'm about to say both of them
actually
personal.
smashed.
I'm about to say I don't know. That's pretty high stakes if you ask me.
Edge actually smashed Lita. All right. Two brothers live in the shadow of their legendary father. The younger brother feels overlooked and lashes out, destined to prove he's just as good.
Say that again.
Two brothers live in the shadow of their legendary father. The
Jimmy
younger
and Jay
brother
Uso.
feels The younger brother feels overlooked and lashes out,
The
desperate to
Rhodes,
prove he's just
Cody
as
and
good.
Dustin. Cody and
Say it
Dustin.
again.
Cody and
Uh-uh.
Cody.
Leading to an emotional family feud.
Ray and Eddie.
This is Brett versus Owen.
Okay, fair
Legendary
enough.
father.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't think of them. Damn.
Yeah, we think about active wrestlers when he said legendary father. We think about people
True.
like
Yeah. I'm running through like my
Yeah.
brain, but yeah.
even their father. I mean, technically their father is legendary, but
Yeah.
I mean, like we ain't never seen him wrestle. So
One man struggles with his identity. Sometimes he's a wild brawler, sometimes a soft-spoken dreamer, and sometimes a violent psychopath.
Mankind,
The shock. What happened?
Mick Foley.
Yeah, Three Faces of Foley. And the last one. I got two more. A cocky, arrogant star laughs at a young nobody just starting until that nobody shocks everyone
Heard it.
by defeating him against all odds, instantly becoming a fan favorite underdog
1, 2, 3 kid.
versus.
Razor
Razor
Ramon.
Ramon.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was a
never
big 1,
forget
2, 3
that.
fan.
That
1, 2, 3
yeah,
kid
that,
fan. Yeah,
I
that's
never
tough.
forget that. That's one of like my favorite moments watching wrestling as a
Awesome.
kid.
That's one of the early,
Yeah,
that's the early days of
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
I'll never forget that. I was
And the last one. A close group of friends break the rules of their industry by hugging and saying goodbye in front of the audience,
the clip.
ruining the illusion of their
Yeah.
enemies.
Razor, Kevin Nash,
What's it
Shawn
called?
Michaels.
clip.
The clip.
What was the moment called? I just said it earlier.
What they call the damn thing in Madison Square Garden.
Curtain call.
Thank you. The curtain call.
There
Yeah.
you go. That was the last one.
All right, that
Then
was good.
then Triple H get buried because of that.
Every
Yeah,
boy.
he had to
He
pay
the
the
only one that
price.
could fit. Sean's the champ, the other two leaving.
You know, Sean ain't really give a fuck anyway during that time.
Which he was
Yeah.
supposed
I
to
wish.
be, Hunter was supposed to win the King of the Ring that year.
Hey man,
And
it all
then
worked
Stone
out.
Cold won it, and then hey,
That's crazy.
look who we're
Crazy how fate works.
If we could edit this part out, we're going to close the show. Matter of fact, we'll talk about this off air.
And
Close the show.
things still worked out for Triple H. Still worked out for Triple H. Still worked out.
He only had to marry the boss's daughter.
a win is a
It's
win.
great.
A win is a
Side
win.
note. This man Bret Hart.
I love it, dog. When it's up, dog. I love that energy. When it's up forever.
He's like yo forever. Like
It's up
As it
forever.
should,
I
bro.
love that, dog. Ain't no shaking hands.
You gonna
It's up
stand on
forever.
something? Stand on it.
he
I
said
love that, dog. Pick a side and stay there. I love that. It's
they
up forever, nigga.
he was playing King of the Hill. They got the Macho Man and Triple H. He said, "Oh, Macho Man by 3 trillion miles." I said, yo.
When it's up, it's stuck. Fool,
He
you
said-
crazy?
Duh, he said, yo, he just, man, Bret Hart, man. It's crazy. But anyway, man, to all my people who still watch wrestling, man, thank y'all for tuning in, for locking in with us, man. Make sure y'all check us out. We on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We on, I think I said Facebook. We on Threads too. I never mentioned Threads, but we on Threads too. So make sure y'all lock in with us. Make sure you like and subscribe to the content as always, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Y'all be blessed.
Be blessed, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Peace.